heading up to Michigan State?
Well, we've been trying to be, player-driven team, and we've been just trying to go day by day. And after the loss to Northwestern, we came the next day and try to, learn from our mistakes we had. Just come in, it was a new day, just try to get better each day, and go from there.
Have you succeeded?
Yeah, I feel like every day you can ask our players. We try to, we get better every day. We learn something new about every team. Obviously we learned from what the Northwestern game, what we need to do better, and move forward.
Johnny, when you get your minutes, what do you think that you're able to bring to the floor, and what do you shoot for when you go to the scorer's table?
I just try and bring something to the table, whether it's diving on a loose ball, taking a charge, making the extra pass. It really doesn't matter. I just go out there and I just want our team to win.
When you have an open look, you have some room that you might be able to squeeze off a shot. Is it just a matter of just getting comfortable on the floor and just getting comfortable in the flow of the offense?
I think that has something to do with it. At the same time, if I'm open and Yogi's open, I'd much rather have him shoot a three. So if I'm in a situation where it's open, by all means I'll take it. But I'm not out there necessarily hunting shots or anything. I just want the best shot on that possession.
Austin, you talked about becoming more of a player-driven team. I guess who's been at the forefront of that the last couple of days? Has anybody kind of stepped up and said, "Hey, listen, this is what we're going to do"?
Obviously Will and Yogi being here last year, they know, and then playing majority of the minutes last year, they have been through it, differently than some of the other guys. So they obviously had a few things to say. Evan going through it before, Jeff becoming a huge leader that he is. Jeff does things on and off the court that helps out our team tremendously. So those are a few of the guys that stepped up and said a few things and just talked about things that need to happen.
What's just been the message, between you guys, basically? What was sort of the main point that those guys were trying to say and get across?
Just that, that game's over with. That's something that we can't hold our head on because, we got Michigan State, tomorrow, and, that's a huge game for us. And, we're just looking, we're not looking back on it, we're just looking forward and moving forward.
Austin, you have picked up your play the last several weeks, like last month, but what's been the catalyst for that? What are you doing better now than you would say before?
I'm just coming in and playing hard, just trying to do the little things, letting the game come to me. I'm not going to go in there and force things. I'm just going to go in and play basketball and let the game come to me. It's the easiest thing to do.
Austin, you've been around for Jeff Howard's kind of arc into last guy on the bench to playing now. What has he done right to kind of get there in this last year?
He just does the little things. He's gotten in much better shape than last year. He comes in every day to get better, just like we were talking about with our team. We all look at the little things, hustling all the time, bringing energy to the team, and that's what Jeff does.
Johnny, you obviously roles change dramatically when you change schools, and now that you're here, now that you're getting an opportunity, is it satisfying? Is it just, maybe not satisfying is the right word, but just a motivator now to not just get 8 minutes a game, but to get 10, 12, 15 minutes a game?
I'm not huge in minutes. Like I said earlier, I just want our team to win. So that has me playing 0 minutes. I'm completely fine with that as long as it gives our team our best chance to win. Yeah, it's a different role, but I knew that when I switched, and I think I was prepared for that.
Austin, you guys really seem to center your game plan around Payne. When they played down here, he hasn't played the last 3 games. He's probably not going to play tomorrow night. What's different about them, not just with their bigs inside, but just as a whole team when he's not on the floor? Coach Buckley said they do a lot less of just sort of playing straight through players in the post. What's different about kind of approaching them when they don't have that anchoring presence inside?
If I can be perceptive, they're probably under the impression that he is playing, so
Okay.
they were practicing the whole time, so unfortunately, until
Yeah,
they wouldn't be
we're
able
playing.
to answer that probably as accurately as they can, because they don't know anything.
So you guys haven't seen new film of the last week?
No, they've seen film, but
Right.
they're probably preparing for him to play. That's probably what it's been all the way up until now. That's why with Buckley, that was different. So I'm just,
Like he was saying, we are planning on him to play in the game. But there are other bigs, they're hardworking guys. They come in and they do the little things that like we talk about with our guys, and they play hard and they crash offensive rebounds. So that's something that we know as a team that we have to block out, because they came in here a couple weeks ago, and got a lot of offensive rebounds on us. So that's something that we're concentrating on.
Coach Green was saying that he could kind of sense the day before the Northwestern game, and that maybe there was a little bit of a lack of focus or something a little bit off. Does today feel different than the day before that Northwestern game?
Yeah, I think we learned a lot from that game. That's something that people don't see, is that sometimes that's good for a team. We learned from everything that took place, and we moved forward, like I was saying, and we know what it takes. It's an everyday thing in the Big Ten. The young guys, it took them a little bit to realize that. We just have to come out and get better every day and learn from the things and prepare every day to play the teams in the Big Ten.
anything else for these guys?
Austin, real quick, you've probably seen Gary Harris a bunch of times going back to high school and stuff like that. How have you seen him kind of progress and evolve? What's maybe different or better about him right now than you've seen before?
He's a great player. He's one of the best guards in the country right now, and I've seen him in high school, do the things that he's doing now. So he just took his game to another level, and there's nothing really that I've seen change from his game. He's a great player. He hits shots, and he does what his team needs.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, sorry about that. It's just the process of time when they go into meetings, none of that stuff had come out yet. So whereas Tim has been watching more film than anybody because he's got the scouts. So.
Well, they lose tomorrow and Payne plays, you can blame me.
No. I just know how that works.
No, I know.
Did everybody get credentials, or did anybody get nixed?
I'm good.
Okay. Did you get your credential?
Well, I don't have it, it's waiting for me in that beautiful hotel.
Which one?
What is that hotel? It's the one, it's like a block from the President's.
Kellogg Center.
Yeah, the Kellogg Center, that's it.
Can you park there and just walk?
You park at the hotel, yeah, and walk in there, and then you have the parking pass.
They kind of got that drive-through.
Yeah, just like a hotel, it is a hotel. There's like a semicircle there, and so it's very easy to get to. It's literally like, you know where it's at.
Yeah, I know where it's at. I just, last time I parked first. I didn't know.
Well, you have to pay for parking. Yeah, you gotta pay for much, I think, in advance, which is like $10, which you should have done if you're getting a parking pass.
How far away to park when you're there?
Reasonable. Like sometimes it's the, what's the old gym?
Dustin, did both?
Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis. Sometimes it's right there at the Genesis. Usually it's right in that area. So it's right across the street.
Yeah.
It's an easy walk. Or sometimes it's whatever that, the Harrison, whatever that other road is.